Hi, Gilly. Okay, I have your bullhead here, and the numbers are actually good, and it's a clean signal, and it's even. So I don't think that's really a worry. Yeah, I mean, I certainly wouldn't touch it, and we know it's recent service history, so that's fine. What we're really concerned about is the behavior of the minute hand, or the minute counter, and you had asked for an adjustment. So hang on just 1 second. You had asked for this to be adjusted to COSC standards, the best you can. COSC is not something that would happen even if this thing were back in at Seiko with their grand. Even if you sent this to, like, you somehow talked the best people at Seiko to try to adjust this thing, COSC would not happen. COSC is not something that happens, especially with an automatic chronograph like this. We can get it. I mean, what I do is I adjust to an average for the watch itself. I can't adjust to your wrist. I mean, COSC is I think it's -4 plus 6 per day or something like that. I mean, it's really, really, really tight. I wouldn't dare to even begin to think about guaranteeing something for that. What I do with these is I adjust them in multiple positions to an average, and that average may not match the average of your wearing habits. I can't. I mean, I'll certainly adjust it. I can certainly adjust it. But if your standard is that you want it to keep time to a few seconds a day, that's absolutely not something I can guarantee. I wouldn't even dream of trying to guarantee it. So that's something you need to think about and let me know. Cosmetically, the watch looks good. Its case has been refinished, but I mean, it's overall looks fine. Okay, you said. Okay, that does not look like it's. Yeah, I can see it shifting around a little bit. That might just actually be just an adjustment of the hammer rather than anything else, rather than having this thing be broken. The hammers on these, they're a single. Here, I'll dig one up. Let's see. I'll get a hammer out. The hammers on these are looking through my box of screws. Gonna find a hammer to show to people. Okay, here we go. This is the hammer right there. So every time, gosh darn it, every time I click that button, this lever, the reset lever, pushes in, and it goes, and this thing goes, and it pivots right here on this hole, and so it goes click, and this hits the chronograph, the sweep hand cam, and this hits the minute counter cam right there. So if either of these faces are worn, what happens, or if it's out of adjustment, is you'll have the hammer will come and it'll set tight on one thing, but then it's not really touching on the other, and so that wheel can kind of work around a little bit. I think that's probably just an adjustment, which is good news, because I had been thinking, based on what you were telling me, that it might be a broken minute counter wheel, but I don't think that's the case. I think it just needs an adjustment, and that should actually be relatively quick. I mean, I shouldn't even have to do anything more than take off the case back and do an adjustment and see how it behaves. And then I can look at the adjustments and we can go from there. And again, you've got good amplitude, so it's going to be a decent watch. I can't guarantee a few seconds a day. I can't do it. I could say it, but it wouldn't happen. Potentially, probably, maybe. Okay, you let me know. Thank you.